Welcome to Voices of Leadership. I'm Chris Atwell, and in each episode, I sit down with the leaders shaping the future of the manufacturer's rep industry. Real stories, real challenges, real growth. This is where leadership comes to life. Jason, thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. I know you got a busy couple of days ahead of you, but taking the time to meet with me means a lot. And really what the purpose of this discussion is to really gain an understanding of what your leadership journey has brought forward for you so that we can help others lead, grow, find purpose, and learn.
Okay.
All right, how's that sound?
Fantastic.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So when you think about your leadership journey, what's a defining moment in your career that really allowed you to become the leader that you are today?
Probably goes back to 2004, 2005. So 23, 25 years old-ish window. High school football and basketball coach. Got hired. Head JV coach, varsity wide receivers coach, etc. And our head coach came down with cancer. Basically had 6 months, kept it real quiet, kept chugging along, just got the team, us coaching team together. Said, hey, our motto this year is heavy metal, which was short for mental toughness.
Okay.
Right? Just no matter what happens, mental toughness, grind through it, do your job, etc. And he ended up passing away like 9 months later. We do a state tournament run, fantastic team, not the most talented, but we came together. And the leadership right there, 23, 24 years old, was like, you could do anything you want to.
Yeah.
With mental toughness, which some people have, some people don't intrinsically. And you achieve more as a team. And then it's not about individuals, which nowadays it's all about me, and look at me. And I'm more the complete opposite, where I don't want any of the sunshine. I like being number two. I don't have to be number one. I like being in the team and a part of the team. And that's kind of like where my leadership approach came from.
Yeah.
Just we win as a team. So it's not about me as an individual.
Right. So you had this defining moment in your early years playing football, and you had to step up in your leadership when your coach got sick, really is what
happened. And it's a young 20-year-old coach, and
wow,
never dealing, honestly, with really a death in my life. And the guy that hired me and took me under his wing and gave me an opportunity, and like,
yeah,
hey, this is real life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, these tough things happen. And it's not the first and it's not the last tough moment that you probably have had to deal with. What would you say in your leadership journey so far the toughest moment you had to deal with was, and what did you do to overcome it?
You know, the toughest, I mean, there's tough things every single year. It's just, what year is it? COVID. I became a partner in 2020, March 1st. My birthday was on March 2nd. COVID kicks in, the world's going to end. We're shut down. And
Wow.
It wasn't even a concern. Like, all right, this is what we got to do. Step 1, 2, 3. And then 5 days later, the curveball, bring everybody back into the office, and like, it's not the end of the world. Taking individuals and like teaching them that it is more about the team. Those are the constant struggles. I don't think that's going to disappear. Or building up the mental strength to say, no, you are good enough, Chris. You can do this job. I'm not here to micromanage you.
Yeah.
Go win, lose, push, we're going to keep learning from it.
Yeah.
You're not getting graded every single day. Say, hey, that's pass or fail. We're going to try some things. We're going to win some things, and we're going to learn from all the stuff we fail at.
Yeah.
And what did we learn? All right, well, let's do it better next week or next month or next year. And I think that's the constant challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. So great examples of one, COVID, you entering into the business as a leader, and then everything happening at once, and then recognizing that over time, people still feel like they're only in it for themselves when you're trying to convince them this is about the organization, it's about the team, which goes back to your comment, your example of your football coach situation. Yeah. Incredible. Yeah.
Some of the biggest challenges I think every company faces today is the aging of our customers, our employees and coworkers and so forth. And the attitude always has been is, well, I've done it for 25 years. I know how to do it. I don't have time to teach you, Chris.
Right.
Or Jason, sorry, I don't have time. I'm too busy. And putting that information down on paper has been a massive struggle in the past, say, 2 years.
Capturing all that information.
In our own company.
Yeah.
So that's what I've specifically taken and be like, okay, we're not going to get that knowledge, but I have that knowledge. So it's my responsibility now to get that on paper for the next guy, the next gal that's stepping in. So it's right there, and then make it your own after that.
Yeah.
They don't retire and then it's just gone.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Right.
You've clearly learned a lot along the way in your journey so far. What would you say the most important habits or routines you've adopted that really allow you to show up as a leader every day?
I think the biggest habit is establishing processes. Processes.
Okay.
Maybe it was a weakness of our own company, but we never had those processes in place. From the most simplistic things you can possibly think of. Keeps me in line. I hope it helps everybody else. And then getting into the weeds of that process of step by step. You don't need every step, but maybe to just say the main 10 steps.
Yeah.
And everything and the little details, well, people are going to figure that out. So don't get lost completely in the weeds, but just get high level, get it out there.
Yeah. So get in the habit of consistently developing the key processes in your business.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing for me in the last, let's say 18 months or so.
Yeah. If you were to meet a young Jason who's about to step into his leadership, what advice would you give him today?
It's a good question. Keep doing exactly what you did, but ask more questions. And I asked 1,000 questions. But ask even more. Because I understood segments of our company or our business. I never understood the real picture. And that's a management thing as well, right? We're solely focused on a vertical or a job task, and that's it. And you're like, why do I do this? What's that matter? Chris doesn't care. But ask more questions to management of saying, all right, Chris, you're asking me to do this bigger picture, long term. Why does this matter to you?
Yeah.
And that's what I would tell my 25-year-old self of ask more questions. Put it on paper and try to understand the bigger picture at 25 until it's, 5-7 years into it. And then it just automatically clicked one day oh, I got that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened in between those 5 or 7 years where it finally clicked. Maybe I got lucky. Ask 1,000 questions.
And what I'm hearing there is not just any type of question. It's reflective questions that are going to the whys, the deep dives, those kinds of questions. Yeah. Big picture stuff. Yeah, I love it.
Definitely the big picture stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You've recently taken on the agency on your own, you and your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, what are you most excited about? And because of this shift, what does that next level, that next version of Jason look like?
I'm excited for Josh and I and our team, looking into the next 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
to see the growth, or maybe just the opportunities that we present ourselves, either in expansion or just internally with our team, and really bringing up probably the next group of ownership,
Mm-hmm.
and finding that next he or she that's either on the team or not on the team as we sit today, and really just putting those cornerstone pieces together. It's building the team. It's the biggest thing that I am all about. It goes back to coaching and playing chess with my dad at 10 years old and understanding the game of what each piece does and how you conquer the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm the most interested in. And then on a higher level of dealing with the manufacturers and the bigger scope things of marketing, vertical focus, is it plumbing, HVAC, fire, waterworks, data center, mega projects, from a much higher level, and then placing the team
Yeah.
members into that vertical, let them run it, own it, and go.
Yeah.
And go from 17 employees today to, I don't want to put a number on it, but add 10 more,
Yeah.
one a year for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible. Maybe it's 2 a year. There's no limits. That's what I'm the most intrigued about.
Yeah.
Definitely for Josh and I. What was the second part of the question?
What is that next level, that new version of Jason? What does he look like?
I think it's I'm not sure. I think that's maybe the best part.
Yeah.
It's not the day-to-day grind per se of calling on the contractors and closing that job and then on to the next close and the next close. It's thinking about their marketing approach that we have for all of, say,
Visionary stuff.
the visionary stuff for 2026.
Yeah.
And it's planned out now, and then looking into 27. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary in January. I'm thinking, what can we do for the next 25 years?
And I also heard in there that next version of you is really going to be focused on developing future leaders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Visionary leaders.
Right.
In their own right. Wow. Yeah.
So leave the company better than in which we took it in, and maybe how we were raised in it, and
Yeah.
think how is Mid-Continent gonna hit the 100th anniversary
That's cool.
many years from now? So
Yeah.
do
And
our
you're,
part.
and you're not even 50 yet, which is kind of cool. So it's
Right.
like,
Yeah. So in my 80s, I'll be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
yeah. Excellent. No, I really appreciate you taking the time, because it's these kinds of conversations that make this industry so special. Right. And
That's a good comment. Out of any part of this conversation, in a way, is this industry is welcoming of all forms. Your history doesn't matter. Nothing about your background matters. Everyone is welcome.
yeah.
I don't know if that's talked about enough. Even on the rep agency world, the manufacturing side, the wholesaler side, everyone's welcome. And you can be highly successful with a high school diploma, a GED, a
Yeah.
2-year degree, a 4-year degree, a master's. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I think it's the drive and the want and the will and the ability to be thrown a curveball every single day of the week and 4 times a day And you know what? You hit a single or a double or you hit a bomb.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the coolest things that is probably not talked about enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's bang on. I think in the manufacturing space, the manufacturer's rep space, you're absolutely right. You don't have to have a specific background to fit in, because if you're showing up with a certain skill set that somebody sees in you, it can be leveraged in a way that's going to add value, and that's really important. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. People in this industry are constantly learning, they're growing, and what